Okay, so y'all already know how we playing. Too much water or put the fire out. Too much fire or evaporate the water. But the right correlation of these two elements creates the jacuzzi effect. Now let's go.
I'm looking for the heart in you. Sometimes I don't know what to do. Baby, looking when you ain't looking. So if you want it, you better try hard.
Sagittarius and Scorpio. So Sag, check it out, right? This may be the enigma that you've been looking for to chase down, because the spontaneity that you so much desire and like, especially when it comes to keeping the relationship alive, will be here, because this Scorpio individual will be like an enigma to you. Such a mystery, double mystery. All right. To the point where you'll follow this person to the end of the earth. You truly will. There will more than likely be some type of foreign travel here. Now, I know in some of these videos, it might be kind of discouraging to hear, because I found an alarming statistic about United States residents. This is for the people watching in the States, y'all. Of United States residents, 65% of United States residents have not ever flown or, went overseas into another country and stuff like that. On the rise, or it's probably, you can imagine that it's much worse than that. It's much more trying, or should I say, to get that accomplished. But, still have hope, and stick to your dreams and your goals if that's what you wish to do. You know what I mean? But with this Scorpio of the person, the determination to go and do something to that nature will be there. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to get done when you got a Scorpio partner here. Plus, coupled with the fact that you are a Sagittarius, the sign of long distance travel, this can be a real good relationship when it comes to that. All right. I'm not going to paint this all rosy for you, because it may not be that. And I'm going to tell you why. Right. So first of all, you might come into contact with this Scorpio person, and they might be a high level witch or deep into occult practices. And I mean that male or female. I don't mean to say that in any type of disparaging way. You know what I mean? I'm just saying what it is. This person may be practicing spirituality on a level that is unheard of or unseen, unprecedented to you, which is cool for you, because you're already on a quest for a higher sense of life, right? You're already on a quest of, okay, where's the knowledge base? People do it that way. The people over there do it this way. How am I going to do it? I want to do it my way, right, Sag? So to see this person is going to turn you on to them. It's going to be magnetism going on there, especially with a Scorpio. Just put it together. It's 2 and 2. Just connect the dots. It's there, right? But at the same time, you may get lost in trying to get this person or grasp this person. They're going to be so elusive, and every time you think you're right there next to them, because they give you a little glimpse inside just that fast, they're cold and calculating, and they create some more distance between the two of you, and that can become frustrating. It could become frustrating to a person who wants to achieve in their adventure, right? There's some type of skull hidden in a mountain or something like that, and you just cannot grasp this person for, completely. And again, this may excite you, Sag, because you always have something to look forward to as far as adventure goes, right? You don't ever really truly get the person that you're really after with this positioning. All right. So now, I'm not saying this to say that this Scorpio is going to be playing mind games with you. What I am saying, though, is that they're going to be very skilled in knowing the conscious mind and knowing the subconscious mind. Therefore, you will learn a lot from this individual. Should you not get overheated, should you not get hot-headed, should you not fall into the traps of emotional, telepathic type energy that goes on with this individual. All right. Because if you get caught up in that, you're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. So this can be a place of self-undoing should you become your own worst enemy. This is a person that you can learn from on a deep spiritual level if you just take the time to observe them and incorporate the same or similar practices that they're showing you, that they're teaching you. And sometimes that comes from creating distance between you two, because what is trying to happen here, what's supposed to happen here is you're supposed to develop the same type of skill set that deals with the conscious and subconscious mind. This can help you release, Sagittarius. This can help you become more one with the earth, and not so much hands-on and tackling things all of the time. Just really take a step back and think about things other than the five senses. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that you don't, because you are on a search and a quest for a higher life and a higher way of living, but it can get deep. It's not always high flying. It's not always optimistic. It can be real deep to where you have to do inside work. And this Scorpio person will have you going in depth into yourself. But again, if you don't go into yourself, the red flag is actually on you, Sagittarius. The red flag is actually on you, because if you start looking too much into them, they're going to detect that. They're going to detect that it's not a place of wisdom for you. And I don't care where other Scorpios and what other relationships do and they participate in, it's different with you, Sag, because they're in the 12th house. So they're going to be a very evolved Scorpio that you're dealing with here. Now, this is a red flag. If the Scorpio that you're dealing with is not evolved, that's a red flag. Get out of there. Get out of there. Because then that's not the one for you. You should be embarking on finding an evolved Scorpio who knows the conscious, the subconscious, the deep, the depths, and on a quest of their own to discover, because the 12th house is a house of discovery. Okay, so again, foreign lands and stuff like that, they're probably going to be well cultured with big scarves around their necks and traveling, and they're going to be on that. You understand what I'm saying? So keep this in mind and do the work on yourself, and you'll see how this person helps you transform yourself inside out. All right. So again, you might feel like you're with this person, but not with this person. And if that's an issue, let that be known. You know, they're probably going to know that already. And they're still probably going to try to teach you something in that without even saying the words. They're just going to be behaving the way that they behave. And it's just going to be is what it is type thing. You know what I mean? And this is actually a good position for you, Sag, because in other situations where Scorpio is more hovering and, you know, overprotective, right? Obsessive and stuff like that. This is where Scorpio actually falls back and lets go and says, you want to do your thing? Go ahead. Go do your thing. You know, I commend you on it. Tell me all about it when you get there. Contact me when you get there. So y'all may be going on long distance trips apart from each other. Like you're over here, they're over there. Oh, just, hit me up, text me when you land or whatever the case may be. Doing totally separate different things. And not for nothing, you probably won't even know the ins and outs of what the Scorpio is doing. You probably know the basic fundamentals, and it is what it is. But they are already expecting you to have some type of faith in them that they are doing the correct thing, because they wouldn't even be on that journey if it wasn't. Now, of course, you can be worried about some of the types of dark practices that they can be doing, because it might not be your cup of tea. And that's something that you speak to that person about as a couple, right? But I'm telling you, this person is going to be such an isolated self of a person that you're going to be like together, but like living apart. Even if you live together, you're going to be together living apart, because there's always going to be some type of space put in between y'all. And this person knows that it's the wise thing to do, is for the best for both of you, because they're already at a level of being evolved, and they want you to get to that level as well. They want you to be evolved. And of course, they understand it's not going to be the same as them. They want you to reach your optimal self. And they know that it's going to take more than the optimistic, upbeat attitude, the belief that everything's going to be okay no matter what. Not when you with the Scorpio person. You're going to go through some things. You're going to have to look inside of yourself. You're going to have to say, okay, it's not just an external world. It's not just life is upbeat, and there's going to be some downs. There's going to be some soul searching that you got to do in this life when you're dating this Scorpio anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So take that how you need to take it. And, this could be great for you. You could go to these foreign lands. You might start a charity out there or something like that. You might find something that you're really interested in and want to give. So you'll be able to utilize that whole generosity that Sagittarius carries in doing something that is meaningful and just giving it away type thing. You know what I mean? So you'll learn a lot and become wise through dealing with a Scorpio, Sag. Sex will also be good too. The sex will be like trance type sex. You know what I'm saying? Like real dreamy, real elusive type. This is like sleeping with a agent, like a CIA agent or something like that. And I'm for real. Like, this is like sleeping with someone who's in one of these intelligence agencies or something like that, you know? And it's like, okay, you got to get up and get out afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might not even live together. Like, I'm serious. Like, y'all might live in different separate apartments, maybe in the same city or something. But, you know, it could get like that with this pairing.